What is up, guys? My name is Ray and welcome to another Wuthering Waves video. Now in today's video I want to do more like a podcast kind of thing, where I want to talk about Wuthering Waves as a game in general, and um, pretty much 1 month after its official release, and how I want to plan to continue with this, because when the game initially released, I was already unsure how long or how I want to cover the game, because every game has its so-called honeymoon phase. This is pretty much the phase where you do enjoy playing the game, and after a while, I mean, typically for gacha games, at least from my experience, is that there comes a time in a gacha game after, I think I can say this confidently after playing a lot of different gacha games for years now. There comes a time where doing your dailies or doing like the stuff that you do have to do on a daily basis becomes a cure, where you don't really enjoy it anymore. I wouldn't say that this is the case for Wuthering Waves for me right now, but I I slowly get the feeling of it to for it to, I don't know, for it to, how do I say, to become the next Genshin Impact for me. Like, not in terms of the gameplay, more so in terms of that after a while, I mean, I think I really enjoyed playing Genshin for, I think, 1 year, and after a while, it was really like, oh no, I have to do my dailies today, or I forgot to do my dailies. I have to get on the PC or I have to get on mobile to do my dailies, and this, I think, after 1 year, it became a cure. But for Genshin, it was the problem that there was not more enjoyable content, which is not really the case for Wuthering Waves right now, because there's not really much that I have to complain about Wuthering Waves, even because they really try hard to satisfy the community, and that's why I really have to say that I actually cannot really complain about the game, because I think the game is doing kind of a good job, but still the enjoyment is now way less. Like on the first release weeks, I played Wuthering Waves heavily, especially on the first 2 weeks. I really played the game a lot, even into the night, and it was really fun to form like this ecosystem, because this was the different thing compared to Genshin, like, or the thing that I did enjoy the most, because I could form my echoes endlessly. But I very first kind of feel of, I don't want to say burned out, but like bored of the actual system. Like like now I'm at a point where I don't like to farm echoes anymore. Like, it is not fun to farm echoes, because it is really frustrating. Even though my data bank level is over level 20, I don't really have the feel like it is fun to farm echoes. Because initially when I started to do this, I really thought this is the fun thing in this game, because I can farm them endlessly, I can pre-farm them, and then when it is time, I just have to do the tested fields to get the Echo XP. Because yeah, we noticed Echo XP is the limited resource in the game, and now you just can pre-farm the Echoes, which is of course possible, because you can farm Echoes as much as you want to, but I don't know. Like now, after week, with the limited time that I have in the week, I don't feel like that I enjoy this anymore. So I don't want to say that I stopped playing Wuthering Waves now, um, and also this doesn't necessarily mean that I stopped making content on this game. It really depends on I'd say it really depends on Zenless Zone Zero, which releases later this week, which I will also cover this week. So definitely stay tuned for that. I will cover Zenless Zone Zero, and depending on how much I like Zenless Zone Zero, it will decide on how long I cover Wuthering Waves. That's why I said from the beginning that I'm not sure how long I will cover Wuthering Waves on this channel, because there are too many other gacha releases this year that I want to cover. And yeah, now after the honeymoon phase is over, I really have to say that I do enjoy Honkai Star Rail more than Wuthering Waves. I still confidently can say that in a month I would still play Honkai Star Rail, even though if there is no video there in this month. I'd say I confidently will play Honkai Star Rail still in August. But I cannot say confidently that I will play Wuthering Waves in August. So I talked about my friends, because often when I start a gacha game, I really play it on the last day of the gacha game. I play it like on every other day. Like I still do all my dailies, I farm, and yeah, like do all this stuff. But in even though when I know that the next day is the day where I will stop the game, that's like how I am. I always want to do it for completion, and I will also do this as well for Wuthering Waves now. And yeah, I cannot say how long I will play the game. It really depends on how much I like Zenless Zone Zero after its release. But on the release of Zenless Zone Zero, I will definitely cover the game for sure. And also, at the moment, I don't really know what to show in Wuthering Waves. Actually, I have to show more endgame content, like Tower of Adversity and stuff. But because I was too lazy, I didn't do it yet. So that's why I cannot make content on this, because I'm not ahead of what I actually have to do right now in the game. I just run into open world. Sometimes I farm some chests. So I'd say there's like one day of the week where I played this game like more than 2 hours. But usually, I'd say that on like a normal day where I have work and university, I play this game like a maximum of 30 minutes. I'd say not even 30 minutes. I do the dailies, I replenish all the wave plates, and then I log off. And when there's another day of the week, I do more than this. Then I do some exploration, finish the quests, stuff like this. And maybe on weekends, sometimes there's a week where I have more time, sometimes there's a week where I have less time. But I say on average, there's one day of the week where I can't play this game longer than 2 hours a day, or even longer than 3 hours maybe. Yeah, and even though I enjoy the game from its gameplay and how much the developers try to help us, and how good the end game content is generally, because I don't think the end game content is bad. The biggest problem is the time effort that I have to put in this game. You don't. I kind of have to really look into the characters. Have to read through the kids. Like, because this is open world, this automatically always takes longer, because you actively have to fight. You actively have to do the puzzles. You actively have to run around the map and do all the stuff that requires to progress through the game, which is, of course, overall a very good thing. But it really takes a lot of time, and sometimes I think I cannot really do this casually. Even though you can do it casually, there's no one that says you have to do this way or you have to do that way. You still can just run around the map. I even stopped using interactive maps for this. That's why my progression is is not completed. I think a lot of other people with interactive maps have their exploration progress at 100% at most of the maps, and I don't have it at 100% even close. I mean, I have here 99%, but I don't use interactive maps. I just run around, and as I see a chest, I just do the puzzle or fight for it, and then I open it, like, because I thought that is the most fun way, because this was one of the things that burned me out from Genshin, because it took too much time to clear things. And like now, if I compare this to Honkai Star Rail, sometimes I just can go into endgame content and click on auto, which sounds kind of stupid, but it helps me to do other stuff at the same time while also playing the game. I don't know if you get that from my perspective, but I still enjoy playing gacha games, and I still want to play it. But if I don't have the time where I have to do something else because I have to learn, I have to work or whatever, Also, I wanted to include a little bit of real life um, into my life generally, where I want to meet friends or something. I really think this is very that Honkai Star is way more time efficient, which why I enjoy playing it a little bit more than Wuthering Waves. So, as I said, I don't want to hate on the game. This is like more I want to share. This is more like I want to share my thoughts with you guys on how I currently think about the game after now that the game is over a month old, and I still play it. That's all like the main thoughts that I wanted to share. Sorry that I lost what I wanted to say. Yeah, so pretty much Zenless Zone Zero is out of the way. I have to really go into the game because it's a Hoyoverse game, and I want to see how this game performs, how much I like the game. After a couple, I think it has to be a couple of days, couple of weeks maybe, where I do a final decision. I definitely can now say Honkai Star Rail will stay on the channel, even though if the content is less, but Honkai Star Rail for now will stay here because I will continue to play it. Maybe there will be a video here and there, like not a video every time, but there will be a video referred to Honkai Star Rail. And then depending on if I like Wuthering Waves or Zenless Zone Zero more after the release of Zenless Zone Zero, I will make a decision on which game will be covered in the future of the channel. Yeah. So pretty much that's it. That's what I wanted to say for Wuthering Waves. Hope you guys did still enjoy. Definitely subscribe for more gacha gaming content. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.